Yo, what the fuck Cam Newton be wearing, dog? I need to figure out what the fuck I've been listening to.
Dog, Cam Newton dressed like your auntie.
All the time, though. Like.
Yeah. Cam Newton is the lead model for the Mary J. Blige fashion line. That's it. That's it, and that's all.
Please observe the fresh, play it loud. 97 Steve Harvey, double breast. Sling it southpaw, right hand, follow the left. Top down the Yukon into the jet. Airborne.
Hey, brother Stark. What up, my motherfucking nigga? You know what I'm saying?
My motherfucking
nigga. Hey. Why y'all niggas playing me close, man? What Dre ain't never hurt no motherfucking body? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, boom. Let me get two. You know what I'm saying? Let me get two. Let me get two.
Man, that nigga Woodrow. Shout out to Woodrow.
Oh man, Christmas tomorrow. Yo, this is DefCon Jive, live, back in effect, off of tour. AC, we tore it down. Ain't no more stage. Ain't no more showboat. We sunk that bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy, Cannon, a.k.a. Black Rob Baker. Now fuck with me, because I don't know how many of y'all going to catch this, but this is Black Rob Baker, BKA Lenny Frazier Crane.
Okay.
CKA Alex Fernandez Bryant. DKA Yo Gabba Gabby Fernandez.
Okay.
This one to tell you what it is. EKA Malcolm Jamal Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? You can't see the pen game. You know what I'm saying? Came from my ancestors. Wrote it on the computer screen. Spit it for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got bars out here, man.
That's that Ghost Rider. What y'all know about that Ghost Rider?
Did your cable get cut? Because you did the Nick at Night joint.
Yep.
Then you did the Ghost Rider. Like, you only got public access television, baby. You know what I'm saying? Cut the cord, baby.
Yo, Channel 12, PVS, baby. What you know about it?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tyler Smiley. You know what I'm saying?
Next up.
But it's your man, Boom Dynamite, a.k.a. Versace Chachi, BKA CK1, you know what I'm saying? DKA Don Fon Dunk, because I'm smooth and the cake stay covered.
Covered.
EKA Potty Piper, you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
EKA Podbean Eagle, you know what I'm saying?
Straight off the back blocks. The back blockchains, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. FKA Mad Lib Sin, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Niggas gotta see what I'm doing when I'm conducting my shit. They gotta see it, you know what I'm saying? Where we at? FKA Buzz Sprout Cider, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the outs, you know what I'm saying? Tame one. GKA Cypher SoundCloud, you know what I'm saying?
Respect.
That's what you listen to when you have breakfast, you know what I'm saying?
HKA Outcast Thos, you know what I'm saying? HKA Karuchi Trans Sister, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
IKA MC Zen Cast, you know what I'm saying? JKA Potty Ant Twan Patton.
That's so stupid. That's so dumb.
That Pody Ant Twan.
That's that Daddy Fat Cast. That's the Daddy Fat Cast, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. So dumb.
But your man, we back from AC, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means, you know what I'm saying?
What's that mean?
I mean, niggas got faded at Caesars, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We lost everything in Bally's butterfly green socks, you know what I'm saying? My man Ace probably still in Tropicana trying to get his juice back, you know what I'm saying? niggas left on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We had to go from AC to DC. You know what I'm saying? That's that Hard Rock Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the last resorts. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Respect.
That means I was in the parking deck. I was in the parking deck smoking my Papa's roaches. You know what I'm saying? Lost so much I had to cut my life into pieces. You know what I'm saying? LKA.
I was clever as fuck. Shit.
LKA. Hara Digger. You know what I'm saying? All them bitches in that joint had hard faces. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact.
God damn.
MKA. Carmelo after the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's that?
That's the golden nugget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
MKA medulla oblong borgata. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Yeah. That's when you use all your brain and your STEM knowledge to try to get a competitive advantage. You know what
I like it.
NKA Nucky Thompson. You know what I'm saying?
Where could this possibly go?
Where's this going? Right.
That means I was in AC bugging out on the boardwalk. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
I was in AC bugging out. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
Where we at? OKA. I got your girl on the hardwood doing all types of trick with my balls. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's a showboat. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, Kenny, you gotta listen, man. It's for you, man. You gotta listen, Kenny. It's for you.
All right.
Motherfucking PKA.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a casino with my tuxedo. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Trying to hit the jackpot and get that stimulus package.
I like it.
But the house always wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, what that is?
What's that?
That's that J1 con. You know what I'm saying? The tuxedo with the stimulus package.
I like that.
That's that J1. You know
I like that. Shouts out to Freeway.
Respect.
Shout out to Jake One. You know what I'm saying?
But I guess that leaves.
And lastly,
that leaves Remy, right?
That usually leaves Remy.
It's your man's motherfucker, J. Remy, you know, aka Stan Van Scumdy, you know what I'm saying? BKA Drip Van Exel, you know, CKA.
With the tapered mustache, you know what I'm saying?
Throwing TV at you crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Golden Nugget, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? CKA Earl Manic Gochi Deep Fryer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a nanny goat, nigga?
Nanny goat. We gonna call you goat. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking DKA, it's your man's Richard Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? Out here cooking up for my Fat Trick Ewings, you know what I'm saying? Sat and enjoyed that at the table. She sat there, ate the whole Shaquille O'Neal, you know what I'm saying? Had a nerve to ask me, could I pass the salt Clyde Frazier? You know what I mean?
God damn.
Trying to front like my motherfucking steak Archibald is bland or whatever, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's steak Archibald.
So I said, bitch, you smell the Arvida's aromas. You know what I mean?
You don't smell that? You don't smell that, bitch?
It smells kind of European.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, shut the fuck up while I watch this ESPN Sturdy for Sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. What's on this 30 for 30 this week? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my big joints who was in full effect at the motherfucking casino. Sturdies. Bro was like 6'10".
Shout out to the New York Liberty who were apparently, you know what I'm saying? Consoling themselves after a rough season down in Atlantic City that same weekend.
That's how you relax in the off season. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's jump into it. Our top story, breaking news. we returned from Atlantic City where we took part in the Blackfinity Gauntlet 2. Big shout out to the Starting 5 podcast. My man, Mayor Dan, a.k.a. Mayor Tribble, put together the panel along with Lynn, the Bat Tribble from the Black Tribbles crew here in Philadelphia. Put together a Black Podcasters podcast. Everybody who took part of that, shout out to you. Everything Podcast, The Code Show, Ladies Love Hip Hop, like everybody who was there. Shout out to everybody. We love y'all. Brown Girl Experience, of course.
Jersey.
The Code Show talking about they get 6 to 10 dicks in their DMs a week. We're gonna dive into the actual panel and what happened.
Claim no orgasm shot. Claim it.
Yeah. Now we're gonna dive into the panel, but first, we're gonna have Travels to Atlantic City Storytime with Boom Dynamite and Jay Remy. Fellas.
So boom, you know what I'm saying?
Please tell us how you made the trek from DC to South Jersey.
The man Candy hit me up, was like, you need to come through AC. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, it's about to be an AC event. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get this hotel room, about to call the Jersey, you know what I'm saying, boys, and we about to get it popping. Remy was kind of apprehensive. I don't know. I'm about to go up the day. I was like, nah, man, we got to do this right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Pull up to Remy's crib. You know what I'm saying? Pick Remy up. He's like, yo, we got to turn up this weekend. I said, say less. You know what I'm saying? I said, say no more. So we leave around 6, get to AC around 9:30ish. You know what I'm saying? Meet up with the boy Schnorr and, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't find any appointments.
My man Ace. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And get some grub on. You know what I'm saying? The boy Malcolm comes not too much later, and we try to figure out our moves for the night. You know what I'm saying? The first move being an obligatory, you know what I'm saying, strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So we leave the casino, you know what I'm saying, and a motherfucking Stretch Expedition rolls up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'll take you to the strip club for free.
For the free?
I'm like, bet. I hop in the back.
Mm-hmm.
They keep polying to the dude in the window. They're like, yeah, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know nothing, but I'm in the back because they got liquor back here. They got lights. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? The dude asked us if we want to go to the best strip club in Atlantic City.
Top notch.
Bruh, we all in unison said absolutely not. We want to go to the worst strip club in Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying?
Carrying on tradition, right?
I want 2 stars, you know what I'm saying?
Not the 5 stars on Yelp, 2 stars.
Nah, I want 2 stars, dog.
So at length, we wanted to tell them how we did not want to go to the best joint. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to go to a nice joint, but not the nicest. We weren't trying to spend all our money in the AC strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My man Ace, who, you know what I'm saying, was a little, you know what I'm saying, turned up already because he, you know what I'm saying, had some drinks. Was like, nah, I want to go to a good joint where I can catch a release. Where I can have a really good time.
Excuse me?
A really good time. So the dude's like, say no more, I got you. We get in the joint and we start leaving the lights, you know what I'm saying? The casinos, we don't see any more you know what I'm saying, neon lights. We don't see any more street lights, you know what I'm saying? It's just this Stretch Expedition going down the seediest joints, you know what I'm saying? Remy?
Bro, so when we pull up to this joint, it doesn't look like, it looks like a motherfucking abandoned bodega. You know what I'm saying? And it's
like
got
a corner store?
It looks like it looks like an abandoned bodega, dog. And there's and to add to the, you know what I'm saying, the bodega feel of it, there's 4 or 5 hood niggas that I'm apprehensive about walking around, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
There's no one else on the street, mind you. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's you know what I'm saying, 1:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? There's no one else on, there's no one else on the block. But it's these 6 dudes posted in front of the storefront, you know what I'm saying? We're just right here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we put, everyone is super nervous to even get out the fucking whip, you know what I'm saying? Cause it looks like we're gonna get robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up and down.
Save for this motherfucking nigga Boom, dog. I've never, like, this motherfucker just, like, without skipping a stride, dog. Like, I think the car was still in motion when he hopped out the joint and ran across the street to this seedy ass place, dog. And so we walk into this shit, like we walk past the niggas, whatever. And the niggas is like, oh, y'all trying to go to the massage parlor.
Word?
Like, with like hunger in their tone, you know what I'm saying? Like oh, y'all niggas got money. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all about to pay the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? That means you got money.
Oh, word. Y'all about to pay the fuck? Oh, all right.
Oh, word.
And so, like, you know, shouts to Boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told Boom, like, yo, we have to turn up. And this nigga did not disappoint, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, like, dives headfirst into the motherfucking massage parlor. He's like, let's get a crackin', baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, not wasting no fucking time. And everybody kind of filters in, like, real slow, you know what I'm saying? And, like, the driver saw that we was nervous, and he walked us into the joint. You know what I'm saying? And
mind you, wait. Mind you, we still thought we were going to a strip club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this nigga just pulls up in the massage parlor.
You thought this was the strip club?
Yeah, so we were like, what the hell's going on?
I thought it was some like underground strip club shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, like a speakeasy.
Like Candy, you in Philadelphia? You ever been to Piccadilly's?
I've driven by it.
You know how it's like right across the street from elementary school. You know what I'm saying? That looks like somebody's living room.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be some shit like that. It's like we're gonna get down there. It's gonna be like the 5 of us or whatever, and it's gonna be like 30 bitches in there, and they're gonna be shaking and getting it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like if you throw a little bit of money, you might get serviced a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't until we got to the door and it was like, "Oh, you trying to fuck?" We're like, "What?"
Like first of all, like yo, a dark skinned nigga with dreads. You know what I'm saying? Asking you was like, "Hey, you trying to fuck?" You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Like as you walk in, like I'm like yeah. Like
I didn't know if he was trying to rob us or like, you know what I'm saying, like undercut them joints. Like I got hoes in the bushes right here. Like,
it was real nervous. Undercut. The whole situation was wild nervous. So anyway, we walk into the joint and like, I'm like, all right, I have acquiesced, you know, to this, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go like wherever this goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hear you out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hear out this argument, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until motherfucking, one of them fucking extras from the Golden Child walked out, you know what I'm saying?
Dog,
she was so fucking old. Yeah. She was
like,
so
like niggas joke about the Ming Dynasty. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
The bitch was there,
but I've never met a person in real life. You know what I'm saying?
She was there, so
she actually saw the emperor with no clothes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
She actually put the first brick down for the Great Wall of China. You know what I'm saying? This one goes right here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She took the Mongolians to arms.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
She used to date Genghis Khan, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the low, you know what I'm saying? You don't talk about that.
She power washed Hannibal's elephants, you know what I'm saying?
But she was like, bro, she was so old, but she was so with it. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, ooh, 6 of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like she couldn't wait, bro. I was just like,
she came out with a muumuu and a motherfucking apron on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all straight, like, you know what I'm saying? Super grandma, like, you know what I'm saying?
And like, so everybody sees, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking, Methuselah, you know what I'm saying? And everybody kind of like, instantly instantly goes soft, you know what I'm saying? Instantly goes flashy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is not about to go down. Your man Ace,
nothing sexy about this.
Bro, your man Ace, who was parlaying for the motherfucking like massage parlor, like extra hard, you know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to cook that shit up so hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he seen old girl come out the back, son, he hit the immediate U-bop, you know what I'm saying? Back out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was not, this is not what he had, this is not the shit he had in mind. This is not what his father wanted for him. You know what I'm saying?
This is the opposite of what we wanted.
So, dog, we're like, yo, we're out of here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not popping. So then, the the limo driver gets mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's just like, yo, y'all wasting my time. You said this is what you wanted.
He's like, do not waste my time. Please. He's
like, we're like, yo, we're sorry. We thought we were going to strip club. We didn't know what was going on here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we're like, we need to go to this strip club. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bet.
The actual strip club.
So he takes us to a weak-ass strip club. Yeah, we go to but we start driving back towards the lights. Like, we start seeing boardwalk. We start seeing businesses. Like, people start arriving. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's a line outside the joint.
It's like if you play the motherfucking Thriller video in reverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the drive back was. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we go to a regular strip club, and we're like, all right, this is, you know what I'm saying, whack as fuck.
Mm-hmm. So terrible, dog. It was like, yo, whose fucking auntie was up? The white auntie was up there fucking gyrating. You know what I'm saying? She had no body, dog. It was so bad. It was so bad. But this is an important part of the night, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we walk into the strip club, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, it was like $25 to get in, you know what I'm saying? And I was like,
that's a lot.
I ain't got no cash on me, and like the bouncer, he's like, yo, the ATM right there, player. You just like treat yourself. Like selling the shit out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the ATM, you know what I'm saying? And they bang me over the head with like a $15 surcharge on that bitch, dog.
God damn.
Yeah, they definitely did.
I had to take out $40 just to get into the bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so I paid the $40. I was like, yo, I'm gonna see some titties tonight, you know what I'm saying? Fuck this frail shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, it can't be that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like the line was relatively long, you know what I'm saying, to get into that joint, you know what I'm saying?
But who was in that line? What kind of clientele was it?
Yeah, it was all frat boys, dog. It was all Yaku frat boys, dog.
See, I don't know if that's what you want.
It wasn't cracking. Your white strip clubs are motherfucking death. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is the worst fucking experience in life, though. Like, to the point where, like, when I was in my A school, you know what I'm saying, for the Navy and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, my man 50 grand, Seaman Ross, pause, you know what I'm saying? He was a white boy from Virginia. He was like, yo, I've never been to a strip club. And I was like, fuck you mean you never been to a strip club? It's motherfucking Sunday. We'll go to a fucking strip club in California, dog.
What else do you do on Sundays?
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Well, like, what would Jesus do? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so, like, we go to strip clubs, and, like, unbeknownst to me, like, I'd never been to a strip club in California. You know what I'm saying? Strip clubs in California do not serve liquor.
What?
Nor do they get fully naked. No full nudes. Just topless. Just topless.
What?
No liquor.
I'm not paying for it.
Bruh, no liquor. Just topless. And they're playing fucking White Snake all night, dog. On repeat, dog.
I can't even get halfway there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but if you pour some sugar on it, maybe you get all the way there.
Fucking terrible, you know what I'm saying? And so this was his first experience, you know what I'm saying, going to a strip club. And I took him to a white strip club. And he was so disgusted. He was like, I don't ever want to go to strip club again. So why you guys go here? It's fucking terrible.
Remy, you fucked up.
So I had to find a shaker joint, you know what I'm saying, for the boy, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple weeks after that, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, I understand now. Why did you take me to that bullshit the first time? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, there are certain joints that, like, I had a similar, you know what I'm saying, experience with. It's like black college bands, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respect, yeah.
And black strip clubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally an ignorant thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Michigan. I saw the Michigan band play. Like, no, you didn't see no band play. No, I was like, they have like, you know
they're really good. They do the formations. And it was like, nah, you ain't seen no fucking band, nigga.
They got like 20,000 people in it. Like,
yeah, shut the fuck up.
No band, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like,
fucking Graham will get it cracking with 4 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. And they're all on the drums.
They're all on the tambourine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but same thing with the strip clubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you only seen one kind, like, you never know. It is a total different experience. Like, a totally different joint.
You know what I'm saying?
But we digress. So, like, you know what I'm saying? When the joints and, like, the good thing about the strip club that I will say was that the drinks were fucking hidden. Like,
yo, drinks was fucking heavy as shit, bro.
So we lit the strip club and we're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This was a pretty, you know what I'm saying, whack ass night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe, like, you know what I'm saying, this is what it is.
But it's Friday night, though.
But at this point, it's like 2 a.m. So, like, I'm come back to the joint. You know what I'm saying? I hit the parking deck on time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then we start walking on the boardwalk. And then we walk into a random casino. It's like a nightclub. And the club is popping.
Mm.
So I call up my man Remy. I'm like, Remy, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Him and Aaron went back and they were getting, you know what I'm saying, drinks in the room or whatever. I was like, come through. We come through the club.
Okay. Dripping.
Remy. So now it's like a drastic upswing night. Like, yo, we just saved the night. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Thank God.
We're actually having a good time at this club. We're drinking, like, you know what I'm saying? This girl's dancing, like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Straight.
So I walk up in the joint, you know what I'm saying, Millie rocking like I do. You know what I'm saying?
Course.
And motherfucking the Millie rock is sturdy, you know what I'm saying? They were so sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
It caught the eye, you know what I'm saying, of some rather what would you call this? Lumpy women, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like, yo, shout to, like, I think her name was Tasha or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout to what I will give them, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was kind of cute in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just a good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was out dancing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good times were being had. You know what I'm saying?
The vibes were nice.
The vibes were nice. You know what I'm saying?
Shorty looked like the Rock's character from Moana.
Cannon. She was so big, dog. Like not even like fat. You know what I'm saying? Because like she was a little, you know, chunky. You know what I'm saying? But like some shit you could work with if she wasn't 6'5". You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. Like she was just a big jaunt, you know what I'm saying? And like all her homegirls were big jaunts, you know what I'm saying? But they were dancing so hard, I was so with it, you know what I'm saying? I had so many drinks in, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yo. I was like, come holla at me, girl, you know what I'm saying? I got motherfucking Twinkies in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dog.
we can get it popping.
No, her whole ass was on his chest.
He's so fucking tall. And then like the one like skinny joint that was in. Okay.
Don't tell your mother.
Don't tell your moms.
You know what I'm saying?
And then like the one skinny joint that was in there, you know what I'm saying? Like Boom beats her out. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, oh, he was like that you were tight. You know what I'm saying? Like you might could get down with the shit. And then he said she stood up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then she stood up again, you know what I'm saying? And then she stood up again. Bro was like 6'8", dog. She was so fucking tall, dog. Oh, man, with her motherfucking 37-inch weave, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog, you know what I'm saying? Her feet were long as shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And like,
she
bro.
had them sideshow balls, dog.
She was all legs, dog. Like, it was like she had like the upper body of like an 8-year-old, you know what I'm saying? But just like, the legs of a motherfucking Sean Bradley, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit was fucking ridiculous, dog. So I'm dancing. I'm dancing with the big jump. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me interject for the man who's not here, my man Malcolm, who said when she stood up, it was like an eclipse. Like he was looking at you, and then she stood up. And he was like, yo, where did Remy go? Where did I can't find him. Where'd he go? It was like looking at an eclipse, like completely blocked out the sun.
He said he got nervous and he like turned to the side. Dog, he's like, oh, he's still here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there he
I
is.
thought we lost him. You know what I'm saying? Bras was so sturdy, dog. But they made the night, dog. That shit was like at least for me, that was like the most fun I had that night. You know what I'm saying? Like
we had a great time in the club.
Other than the wings at Hooters, you know what I'm saying? And that one Hooters waitress. Good Lord.
Dog, she was fun as shit. But anyway, let's not, you know what I'm saying? Let's not forget to mention that, you know what I'm saying? We get there and we put our bags down and we're like, yo, we get something to eat. And as soon as we step in the casino, you know what I'm saying? Literally to go to get something to eat. The waitress is like, yo, I know you.
to your man Ace, right?
To my man Ace, and he was like, "Nah, yo." And she was like, "You look so familiar. I've seen you before." And he was like, "Nah." He was like, "Nah, leave that alone."
Nah, he was like, "Yeah." Some people think I look like Chris Brown. She was like, "You don't look like Chris Brown." Like, I've seen you before.
You don't fucking look like Chris Brown.
Then you don't look like Chris Brown.
She was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Yeah, I know you." You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Ace.
Shouts to her. She was wild and incompetent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she knew how to do one bit of her job. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the other bitches kept coming over and helping her out, dog.
Wow.
The wings is hitting them.
Can I ask y'all about y'all man's Ace? And I believe y'all said he has a little bit of a gambling problem. Slight. It's real slight. But he sat down at the table and proclaimed that the more he drank, the more he won.
So, like, I'm fully to blame for this. You know what I'm saying? This is my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my man from, you know what I'm saying? Like, third grade or whatever.
Yeah.
And we've been out in the AC a couple times, and we've had some interesting times with my man Ace. So much so that, like, you know what I'm saying? I hit him up. The conversation is real sparse, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I said I was going to the J1 con, I was like, yeah, I'm on the AC. You know what I'm saying? Nigga hit me back immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no hesitation.
I hit him with the date, you know what I'm saying? He was like, there you go.
So say less.
Say less.
We're at the restaurant. He's breaking this down, teaching us how to play craps. Like, he was like, this is how you gotta do it. There's a 5 in 1 chance you get this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really going like, there's no other conversation the entire time while we eat, but this man is like breaking down the craps table, dog. And so after we eat, you know what I'm saying, we go over to the craps table. Like, I just want to try it. Just like no shit I never did. I was like, you know what I mean? I'm an AC baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I reached for some cash to get some chips. You know, man, Aaron goes in his pocket and pulls out a card.
What kind of card was it?
And he was like, yeah, I'm good here. And they were like, nah, you can't use this. He was like, yes, it's good here. And he was like, no, you can't use it. So I'm like, I'm not half paying attention. I don't know what's going on. And he was like, oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying? This is a Bally's card. Where are we? Tropicana. Goes in his wallet, pulls out
the Tropicana joint. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
Because he has him in rotation, Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog. They go, oh, thank you, Mr. Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry for the confusion. Sorry for the mix-up.
So we're, you know what I'm saying, we're at the craps table, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not even like, I mean, I'm losing, you know what I'm saying? It's a slow leak. It's going down slow.
I believe your Instagram had your Facebook had a 2-cent receipt.
Yeah, it was going down.
Yeah.
But Aaron's coming up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just hitting, like, other dudes at the table are dapping him up, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he goes like, damn, I told myself I'd never do this again. And I'm like, oh shit, man. I shouldn't have brought my man out here like this. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, all right, everybody go to the strip club. And he's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the junks. You go play blackjack. You know what I'm saying? He's calculating odds. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a 3-to-1 chance of getting this. Why would you do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, talking to the dealer. I'm just like, oh, this is not going well. But to his credit, I will say that, you know what I'm saying, he didn't OD. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that when we left the club at 4 a.m., he was going to go back to the joint, but he didn't. You know
okay. Kept him in check.
But long story short, we left the club at 4 a.m., back to the room at like 4:15. And then was fresh and funny as fuck for this, you know what I'm saying, panel discussion.
So I wakes up in the morning on Saturday, and I look to see a message in our podcast group chat that says, "Hey, yo, Cannon, me and Boom are drunk and high as fuck. Where do we have to be in 4 hours for this panel?" And I'm like, oh shit. I don't know if these niggas is going to make it. And if they do make it, I don't know when they're going to make it. But all the credit to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all showed up and showed out on time.
Beat you there. You know what I'm saying?
You just needed a little bit of water. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta hydrate.
Yeah, you gotta hydrate a little bit.
Shout out to my man that came through with the white Hennessy day. You know what I'm saying?
That was the mayor right there.
Respect the mayor.
Y'all needed the hair of the dog to get yourselves back. Shake off the cobwebs.
Brought me right back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
It was, as we said, it was like the star of Mario. You know what I'm saying? You got that. You turned invincible, and from there it was on. But
the Popeye theme music started playing.
Okay.
Yo, but hold up. Before we even, there's one more piece to this. When y'all got to the showboat to get y'all passes, please tell that story before we jump into the panel.
What should happen?
When Malcolm got his pass.
Oh shit! So so we go up to get our passes or whatever, and like mind you, me and Nick are still very hungover. You know what I'm saying? And and we're like, yo, Candy, you had sent us a text. He's like, yo, go to the front desk and get your passes to come up. So we walk in the joint and we're just like, yo, first of all, we jump everybody in line, dog. There's no line. Fuck lines, dog. I was at Howard, you know what I'm saying? We don't stand in lines, dog.
We don't.
Like niggas are laying down, like, you know,
right?
so,
Niggas can't fit out,
like, to get in.
Wow.
And so we just walk up to the joint. It's just like, yo, we need our passes, whatever. And she's just like, well, it's gonna be $45. I was like, nah, we're in it. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be. We were called to be here. I'm slurring my words and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, what's your name? So she takes me and Boom's name, and she points to Malcolm. She's like, yo, and you are? And he was like, I'm nobody. And she's like, no, you're not. You're somebody to me. And she slides in the pants like on the all homage, dog. Like. I was just like, yo,
mind you, I'm already in the function, and our boy Max walks in with the pass around his neck, and I said to myself, wait, did Malcolm actually pay like the $45 to come in here with the boys? That's what's up. I appreciate that. That's a good look. And then y'all told me after, nah, Shorty just slid him a pass.
He was like, I guess I'll be your photographer.
The motherfucker was tall and handsome, dog. Like he could have bagged right there and there, dog.
She had the diamonds in her eyes, so she was ready for it.
He's like, oh.
You're somebody. Anime face, you know what I'm saying?
She saw the original Asiatic black man, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't contain herself.
Listen, the bald head and the goatee, man.
Right,
stakes is high.
Yeah, and the stakes is high.
Stakes is high. Yo, shouts to Malcolm walking around in that 90-degree weather with that motherfucking stakes is high hoodie on, dog. Yo, we was walking on the boardwalk, you know what I'm saying? We was walking back to the hotel after the joint, and he was like, yo, black was a bad choice today, you know what I'm saying?
And shout out to the terrible motherfucking buffet.
That shit was so bad. For $20, dog.
You're in Atlantic City. You should know better.
I had $20 worth of bacon, dog.
We were so blasted. We need food for something.
Some sustenance, please.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was paint peeling from the ceiling. The joint smelled like mold. We're just like, dog, just give us our food.
80 food. But you could tell.
Give me one food.
Listen, Malcolm has his up topness stamped for walking the boardwalk in 75-degree heat with a black hoodie on. That only an up top nigga can do that shit. That's what we do. It would have multiplied it if he had on Tim's at the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. All of that.
It would have been cooler.
But I digress. All of that was in service of the Blackfinity Gauntlet 2 panel that we were lucky to take part of, as I said at the top of the show, with these other great podcasts from the Brown Girl Experience to the Code Show to the Everything Podcast. We showed up, Beat Society. We showed up, and It was cool. It was real cool. The mayor and Lynn the Bat Trouble, they both kept it moving. Some good questions, especially, how does Trump affect your show? What got you into podcasting? Why podcasting? Stuff like that. I thought it was a great discussion. Thought it was cool. One of the ladies from the Code Show, as I said at the top of the show, said they received 6 to 10 dick pics in their DMs every week, which seemed like a really high average to me. Remy, why are you sending out your dick to so many joints so often?
First of all, you'll never catch Remy's dick on the fucking internet. Remy does not have enough confidence in the shape and or size of his package to be broadcasting that to the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not embarrassing my wife with that shit.
She be like, you got me fucked up out here. Got me fucked up in these streets.
Now everybody knows bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody knows I was a sucker. Everybody knows I fell for some bullshit.
Oh man. But I don't know why people do that shit, man. And like I'm curious, like, cause you know how often I check the motherfucking DefCon, you know what I'm saying, email cannon.
Yeah, about once a year.
Yeah.
If that.
If that, you know what I'm saying? But why do we get any dick pics, dog? I feel like no homo, I feel kind of left out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? I know how to remedy this, Remy. I know how we can get some dick pics in our DMs if you really want them.
Post the sturdies, nigga.
Can I?
Yeah, we need to post some sturdies. That's what we need to do.
Post sturdies all day.
And I'm tired of this.
What up?
Because women are be lying. You know what I'm saying?
They be lying.
They be lying.
What you talking about?
I'm not saying she doesn't get 6 to 10 dick pics a week. You know what I'm saying? What I am saying is that this method had to have worked. You know what I'm saying? And it had to have some kind of, you know what I'm saying, good percentage of working.
Mm-hmm.
For it to be this rampant. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like on Valentine's Day, some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas be buying roses. Know why?
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Because the first man bought his girl a rose and she fell in love and then that was it.
Historically, they got niggas pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Over years, I gotta get some roses, some chocolates, or that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Niggas pick up girls at bars and buy them drinks. Wanna know why?
Why is that?
Historically, that has worked to get them laid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's not play like, you know what I'm saying? Bitches just bad because they're getting the wrong dick pics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all had a joint, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're in relationships. I'm not going to indict, you know what I'm saying, nobody, but, had a joint, you know what I'm saying, interested and try to holler.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get risque. And you're just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the confidence. Your body doesn't, you know what I'm saying, promote the confidence, you know what I'm saying? that all this talk is coming across. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, respect. And now if it was like, you know what I'm saying, like a Megan Good joint or like, you know what I'm saying, a fucking Tiana Taylor body ass bitch, you'd be like, all right, we got problems here. But,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
We like, you know what I'm saying, niggas get the whack joint. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's what they're talking about. They just get the whack dick pics. But dick pics had to work for somebody to be sending that many.
See, I can agree to part of that. I think that much like your analogy to getting roses and buying a drink in the club, it probably worked the first 5 times in history across the country because, the men had the same bright idea at the same time all across the country. So it worked once in California, it worked once in Florida, once in Texas, once in Idaho, and then once in Maryland. And then after that, it don't work no more.
Bruh, it does.
No, it's still working. It's still working. If it didn't work, like Boom said, if it didn't work, motherfuckers would stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but do you think they're spamming dick pics now? It's like I take a picture of my dick and send it out to 100 women, just like I'm applying for a job. Like send my resume out to 100 women. Here's my dick.
Yup.
And hopefully I get
Yup.
2 to respond.
Law of averages, you go like out of 100, you're gonna get at least two to like holler back, like, hey, send another one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
All right, and then that one that hollers back and says send another one. If she turns out to be in fucking Arizona, I guess you got to fly out to Arizona then, huh?
And that's what they do. And that's why it's like, and that's why like, the law of averages is why it happens so quickly. It's like, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Sweet thing. My name is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Clifford. You know what I'm saying? I live in Maryland too. How you doing?
Cock.
Oh, how you doing,
You know
Clifford?
what I'm saying? Like,
Cock. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you're not with it? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just as many niggas as they're sending dick pics, there's niggas talking about, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure you have a blessed day.
Yeah.
You know
But
because it works.
But that's not a dick.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It ain't the same thing. That's not a dick.
Dog. There's niggas that send messages and inbox bitches every day.
Absolutely, yes. That's not a dick though. Like that's a special thing to send your dick.
Dog, it's the game. It's just a different, you know what I'm saying, type of game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We're gonna have to have Keisha from the Code Show on here one day to explain getting
why
6 to 10
women like this.
Matter of
Like, you know what I'm
fact,
saying? That's what's in the
matter of fact,
explain.
we should have Keisha send you the dick pics that she gets.
Nah,
No,
I'm good.
no, don't do that.
I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
Like every time a dick pic comes into their DM, send it to you.
Nah, don't do that.
Dog, I guarantee she has like several of them bitches starred.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Flagged and remembered. Like, you know what I'm saying? Remembered. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Backed up to 4 different hard drives. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
Well, if we take her on her word, she said no. She gets the shit, but just like you said though, like I'm sure if we got nudes from some of our lower self-esteemed lady fans, you know, I doubt that you would want to star and save every single one of those on 4 hard drives.
No, they're not. Like 90% of them are terrible. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're complaining about. You know what I'm saying? 90% of those fucking dick pics are terrible. But there's that one. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
That makes it all worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but dicks are ugly in the first place, bro.
I'll never pretend to understand what females see when they see a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit makes no sense to me. But if you like it, you know what I'm saying? Like, have at it.
Live your life, man.
I'm good, love, enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I said, I just gotta reassert, you know what I'm saying, that like that shit works. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it works at a great, you know what I'm saying, rate. Or I'm not saying it's proportionate to as many niggas that try it. But you know what I'm saying, that shit works. So.
All right. Well, how did y'all feel about the panel? How did y'all feel like the questions were? Do you feel like we got enough of our brand out there? And do you feel like the other ones represented themselves pretty well? Boom Dynamite?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think more so than other joints, you know, no hate, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? We, you know what I'm saying, established who we were because it's fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so it's like, we had people up there cracking up, so that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, Remy, how did you feel about the panel and everything?
Oh no, like the panel was good. You know what I'm saying? Like Boom was saying, like, I think the dynamic, like, I think the rest of the panel was very like professional and very formal. And I think we were the only people having fun. It felt like there were parts where we were the only motherfuckers having fun up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'd be like, shouts to them. Like, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
right.
about how to conduct, you know, this podcast thing. You know what I'm saying?
Especially how to get paid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a feel for how much shit Cannon goes through. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I got to feel on how much we don't do.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like 12 pages of notes.
Like, damn, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit
Like,
but talking shit once a week. You know what I'm saying? But like, one thing,
I don't remember the topics.
One thing that did stick out at me, you know what I'm saying, when your boy the mayor, he was talking about consistency, you know what I'm saying, and it's just like yes, we started out with like, motherfucking 50-11 niggas, you know what I'm saying, and we're the last three standing, you know what I'm saying, but like I don't feel like the consistency has ever been like an issue with us, you know what I'm saying, like we might have to take a day off like here like every week or so. You know what I'm saying? Run that best of episode one time. Right. But it was interesting to hear, like it was interesting to hear how other groups struggled with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think we struggle with that, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out to my man from Florida, you know what I'm saying, doing it dolo, yo. That shit is that shit is a fucking task, you know what I'm saying? That shit is like a motherfucking triumph every week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that man Lou from BX, on the Everything Show. Yeah, he does his Joel Dolo. And I told him straight up, first, I shook his hand and I said, yo, you're wrong. That was my first word to him. And I said, because he said on his episode 50 that Capital Punishment was the best debut album of all time. And I said, no, you're wrong. Not when there's this guy named DMX who's alive, who had a better debut album. But shout out to him for doing his whole joint dolo. To piggyback on your consistency thing, Remy, I think it helps when you have such a loose format that we have, where we could just talk about anything for like 2 hours and y'all are fucking hilarious. So it's just like you end up going on a fucking military grade fleshlight for 15 minutes. And it's like, all right, well, now we can get to the next topic because we already had that 15 minutes done. Whereas somebody like Lou from the BX, he's got to actually like think about he has to come very thoughtful with what he has to talk about for 15 minutes because he has nobody to bounce it off of.
Right.
And then the other ones, they are.
No, that best debut album, though?
Yeah, exactly.
That joint just hit home, dog.
It just hit boom.
Like, come on, man.
But
like Ready to Die?
Right. Like Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt. But I digress. But yeah, it's interesting if you go and look at, like Ladies Love Hip Hop, the Everything Show, the Code Show. If you look at those, we have almost double the episodes to them. And not only is that a testament to how long we've been doing this, one, but the consistency. And we haven't had that problem because once we got into that flow of every Sunday night, we going to do this, we does this. And I think it's also just like, we all know that we're going to say some of the funniest shit that we've said all week tonight. And it's like, I know I'm going to laugh. And I don't want to miss that shit. So, we have never had that problem with consistency. We've had technical problems. We've had...
Shouts to Waco.
Yeah, shouts out.
Shouts to the Wavy Loso tabs, you know what I'm saying?
We've had technical issues. We've had, vacations. We've had just fucking, it's Labor Day, nigga. Like, I'm out of town, barbecuing, eating. I'm full. We can't do it this week. But for the most part, if it's fucking, June 23rd, Sunday night, hell yeah, we in there. We in this bitch. So yeah, that's one thing that we could pin our hat on. One, we're funny as fuck. And two, we're consistent as fuck, which is why the money needs to start coming in. And what I wanted to ask on that panel when they were talking about making money, I wanted to ask if any of them had the hookup to Black and Mild, because that is exactly who we need to sponsor this show.
Yeah, that's real talk.
So as soon as we get that shit, we can get some wacko money coming in, though. We open like these wacko franchises. Kill the game.
The Wackos. I don't even think we should talk about it on the show because we need to copyright that.
Too much money to be made, dog.
Exactly.
You see what they did to Fashion Nigga. They took that jump.
I see. As soon as we said it, they took that jump.
You know what I'm saying?
So we gonna hold that. Hold that, boom. Hold that. Okay. TM. That's us.
All right. And then the Baco coming soon.
The Bacalaos, nigga.
Yeah, the Bacalaos coming soon. Streets want that.
So boom, Dynamite, being that that's your last hurrah through Jersey for a while, how'd you feel? How'd you feel leaving Jersey for a while?
It was a great time, man. Glad you came out, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Because you almost didn't make it. Because you almost didn't make it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, things came through and it all went down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And once again, I appreciate both of you for coming because I don't think I could have did that by myself. Because
you don't gotta do nothing by yourself. We all we got, bro.
Exactly. So
baby.
I appreciate y'all. The only time I don't appreciate y'all is when Remy don't upload his shit until 10:30 on Wednesday nights for me to start editing. That's when I don't appreciate it.
2:00 Thursday. Watch what happens this week. Talking all that shit.
We just talked about consistency.
Motherfucker think he good. All that fighting.
Like, for all the shit you talking, like, we're way more consistent than others. Like, yeah, man, we should chill. Like, yeah.
No, nigga, we got to continue this black excellence. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about, boy?
We already passed excellent from what they talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? We already been there.
Yeah, but we got to keep showing them, nigga. We got to keep bringing it.
I did regret, you know what I'm saying, like, we didn't get to talk about, like, what you've been listening to, you know what I'm saying?
Like the format
and the motherfucking shit. Like the black businesses or whatever, like.
Yeah, I got to put that plug in, talking about Instagram, tagging the black businesses, all that.
But we did talk about, like, the Instagram shit you got moving, Ken, and then, like, as though, it seems like it's more than what the other cats were doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And I'm saying this from my motherfucking luxurious, you know what I'm saying, leather couch, you know what I'm saying? But like
Corinthian?
It seems like it's wild Corinthian, dog. It's butter soft. You know what I'm saying? But like it seems like we do it a little bit more effortlessly than everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like no shade, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all listening now, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, yo. Come see us, dog. We out here killing it.
You telling them to step their bars up?
Just one more bar, dog. Just one more bar. You can always have one more bar, dog. It's never enough bars.
But no, we love y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
I've been listening to Ladies Love Hip Hop. I've been listening to the Mayor Show, the Starting Five. Like now, I'm going to start listening to the Code Show. Now I'm going to start listening to the Everything Podcast. And now I'm gonna, because I remember the Beat Society. I remember when we were at Howard and hearing about the Beat Society going around towns and having producer battles. And I was never that secure in my beat making,
right?
Where I would go to the Beat Society and like actually compete. But I believed in Remy and our boy Jay Montana. I believed in y'all niggas. I ain't believe in myself to do that, but for them to, you know, go through all their legal troubles and shit and they come back and have an actual podcast about it, that's wild dope. So I'm going to start listening to that too. And shout out to Malcolm for his running commentary throughout. I think that's also why we were a bit looser, because Max was hitting us with running commentary throughout the joint.
Right.
It's so ridiculous. But speaking of consistency, your man Eminem fired back at MGK, and he seems to be consistent with the beef bars. So Eminem came back with a joint called Killshot, which by now is old hat. MGK probably would have responded by the time this episode's out. So take this with a grain of salt. But Eminem flowed. He got in some punches. Not a lot of disses, I would say. But Remy, how'd you feel about Eminem's Killshot going back at MGK?
I don't understand the internet, dog. Because like when that shit dropped, You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
I'm
a
on
series of tubes,
Instagram.
Remy. It's a series of tubes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's two series of tubes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have internet left or internet right. But
that's so
you can't have both of them though.
That's so
you gotta choose one. Gotta pick one. But like sound like I'm on IG, you know what I'm saying? I'm on like motherfucking like Facebook, and if I could understand how Twitter works, you know what I'm saying, I would have been there. But like everybody's just like, oh my God, Eminem spitting fire, lava, don't touch the floor. You know what I'm saying? Don't like your phone will explode. The bars. To my ears, dog, it sounds like same old fucking rapidy rap Eminem that you guys were roasting, you know what I'm saying, like a week prior to this. You know what I'm saying? It is. And it kind of, like, what he sounded like kind of validated all the shit fucking MGK was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that it wasn't good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Eminem is a superior rapper. You know what I'm saying? The word to it, but like, he definitely went in the dictionary for this one. Just like he went in the dictionary, like, for the last 10 years, dog. Like, like, I don't know what changed that you guys think it's all fire now. But, I mean, like, it's a good little clapback. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still very, like demure, dog. Like I guess, like it's not like it wasn't like the fucking verbal thrashing that I thought was that I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very, it's actually kind of like laid back and like reserved. You know what I'm saying? As far as like a battle rap response goes. Right. You know
that's funny that you say that, because my first instinct was when everybody was saying, "Oh, MGK is going to get his ass whooped now. MGK is going down. He's going to get ripped to shreds. Eminem's going to lyrically dismantle him. It's a wrap." And I was thinking, absolutely not. It's not going to go. It's not going to go how everybody thinks it's going to go. Boom Dynamite. How'd you feel about it?
I mean, I agree with the Remy's assertion, but I feel like that's what. Like I said in general, that's what Eminem needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Eminem was at his top, he was talking about the beef he had with his wife or with his mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To cannabis to a lesser degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, to his fans. Like, and so, like, got to the point where, like, when we critiqued the album, we're like, yeah, it's rappity raps, but, like, what is he rapping about?
Right,
you know what I mean?
right. What is you doing?
What is the storyline?
What is you doing?
So, I think this gave him a topic, so like, you know what I mean, it's better, but like Remy said, it's the same formula, just, you know what I'm saying, with a concentrated, you know what I'm saying,
just aimed in one particular direction this time, dog. Like,
right. And I think that's why it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. Like, I like it, but it's not like, it's not ether. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I don't think anybody should or has claimed it as ether. I don't know.
So some of the shit I seen on IG is like damn near close. It's like, yo, it's not. I mean, it's good. It's not that great. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like it's good. Like you guys clearly haven't heard bars in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like. Y'all out here starving. Y'all out here starving for bars. You know what I'm saying? Like you get one whiff. You get one whiff of it. You know what I'm saying? You're like a sturdy bitch on a pile of ribs. You know what I'm saying? Like, shots of my sturdies.
The sturdies. Yeah, I had put up on my Facebook that this is, and on my Twitter, this is the best that Eminem has rapped in a while, because usually Eminem is just yelling, screaming, and like trying to fit 20 bars in the same line over and over and over, and it's not good when he raps like that.
Shouts out to that motherfucking parody shit, that voice of parody shit that P Rock put up. You know what I'm saying? The Eminem BT cipher, dog. Somebody just like, egregiously overdubbing that shit. That shit's funny as shit.
But this one, like you said, Boom, he actually took a more laid back approach, which allowed him to flow better, I would say, because he wasn't trying to put 50 billion words in syllables into one line. He actually could flow and you can make out what he was saying. Unfortunately, he said stuff like, you can't be named after a gun with a man bun. And it's like, come on, Eminem, you can do better than that.
There you go. That's better than that. Nope. That's Eminem I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? This is what I am used to. I don't like change. You know what I'm saying? Like, proceed, sir. You know what I'm saying? Gun bun.
I mean, he got some punches in, which we can acknowledge. But I would honestly say, overall, MGK had the better diss because he just simply had more of a diss. This was Eminem just flowing to show. It was his response to show his lyrical and I wouldn't say lyrical. His superiority in rapping over MGK, which we all knew, which even MGK acknowledged.
Like we knew that off the top. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a fucking mystery. Like Eminem is a better rapper than MGK.
Right.
Like,
right.
Who is making the argument otherwise? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Come on.
I mean, and like I said, even MGK doesn't make that argument. Even MGK is like, yeah, I acknowledge you're the greatest, but right here you're wrong.
You're the greatest, but
but also the fact that I found it funny that MGK talking about stop yelling, what are you mad at, why are you Oscar the Grouch, and yet in this comeback in Killshot, Eminem is not yelling at the mic. Eminem is calm and cool. I give that a point to MGK. He pointed out something and Eminem responded to it by, changing the way that he was doing it. So I gave that point to MGK.
It's like 50. He's like, a shot to the bitch had sideburns. So the bitch cut off the sideburns. She cut off the sideburns.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the same exact shit.
I got no problem with a shotty. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch had sideburns. She cut them off.
That's the thing as
fuck. So is I guess at the end of the day, is this the Eminem that we have now? This is the Eminem that we're stuck with. Boom.
Yep.
That was succinct.
I mean, it's never going to be what it once was. It's like you talked about Remy's illusions of Kanye West. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's never going to dunk from the free throw line again.
Right.
It's Vince Carter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to.
But like, bro, like,
lay it up
you
strong.
didn't hear the beginning of a father lift my hands or whatever, and you just like, oh, this motherfucker's back.
Dog, like I said,
and then the first fucking line is, if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole and I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
That's what it is, though.
No bars.
Oh.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, let me ask you this then, Boom. If this is what we're,
it's like D Rose, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, would he ever? You know what I'm saying? There's no more two-handed dunks. There's no more like.
He still got it, yo. He's still fast, yo. He added 4 inches to his vertical in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But did he
steps on the court?
But did he add 4? Did he add 4 inches of cartilage to his knee?
No.
Right.
But let me ask you this then, Boom. Was the Eminem of the past a myth? What was, or what happened? Do you think that he legit lost his ability to be what he was?
Times change, man. You get older.
Yeah, like I don't
I
think it has anything to do with Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like he sound like, I don't think he's changed at all. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking landscape of music has changed. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Everybody
true.
want to hear trap shit. Everybody want to hear motherfucking. No one want to hear that gutter shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucking the Method Man chinky eye shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when he dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is. This shit is long gone.
It's like Carmelo Anthony, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Great at what he did. Perennial all-star, great player. But in today's game, you can't jab stuff for 26 out of 20% in the shot clock.
But I'm still saying, though, something did change, right? Like, before it was, I once met a kid named Greg with a wooden leg. And now it's like the parody that Pete Rock put up, where it's just like, you know, mad yelling and angry grunts and shit. Like, something did change. So it's like, is this this Eminem now? Is this what he was? Or like,
this is like
this
natural.
sound different.
Like,
This sound different to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is natural. It's like Lauryn Hill, dog. Like, she dropped the Miseducation. Like, nothing's better than this. And it was just like, oh, this is what you do now? Like, you know what I'm saying? She just got to the funeral right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
she just showed up, bro.
but like I always go back to like Rap God. Like, if Eminem had dropped Rap God on the Slim Shady album, it wouldn't have been out of place. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he hasn't changed at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Of all the rappers out, you know what I'm saying? Like, Eminem has changed the least.
Huh.
Jay-Z sounds way different than he did.
Yes, he does.
Like motherfucking 98. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. Thanks to Young Chris, by the way. Young Guns. Stay prop. I understand what both y'all boys are saying. I really get it. I understand what you're saying. It just seems to me like maybe he is Eminem now and he was Slim Shady then. Maybe that's what the distinction is, where before it was maybe a little bit more comedy in it. Is that what I'm missing? Is that why I feel that there's a distinction?
I mean, yeah, to a degree, you know what I'm saying? But I guess artists do grow up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's not like a motherfucking Stan wasn't on, like, what is that, his second album?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was serious, that was dark shit.
That's true. That is true. He also didn't fit 50 million bars inside of one bar on Stan, though. But you're right, though. You're right. Absolutely. I don't want.
But also the other part about the joint is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's also got to the point in his career where he can kind of rap the way he wants to rap.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to make Slim Shady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was cute. You know what I'm saying? Back then.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think you said that before too, Boom, where you were like, this is basically Jay-Z's I Want to Rhyme Like Common Sense. Like, Eminem finally can rhyme the way that Eminem wants to rap. Like, and this is how he wants to rap. That's the take. And no, I don't want to hear Kim. I don't want to hear Kim again. I don't want to hear that weird, you know, rape your own moms or I got raped by my stepdad and all that other shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't know. I feel like there's a distinction, but I fully understand what you boys are saying about he's the same old Eminem. Nothing changed.
So it's the same old rappity raps, dog. It's just like rappity raps fell out of favor, dop.
It
so
did.
Wasn't that change? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's the game, dog. Like, nobody's rapping about, like, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, you don't stop rocking to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody's doing that no more, dog. The game changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, when goddamn Illmatic came out, you was talking about, you know what I'm saying, skibbity we rock, you know what I'm saying? How about you? Get this thing off the goddamn stage, you know what I'm saying? Nigga said skibbity we rock, nigga.
People Bryson, what the fuck? Like,
this nigga wrote that shit down, like skibbity, you know what I'm saying?
And we don't stop. All right. That is Eminem's Killshot. Go check it out on a streaming site near you. Let us know what you think. All up in the Instagram comments and on Twitter and all that. Hit us back. Let us know what you think about that joint.
Skip the weave up.
$100 bills, got $100 bills, got $100 bills, got $100
But yo, I got a black business for y'all. Ladies love hip hop. They talked about at the panel how they gave out awards for the best beards, and Black Thought won that joint. Well, that made me think about, facial care for men. Pause on the facial. Solo.
Nah, play. Keep going.
Solo Noir is your Solo Noir is your
Shout out to grandma.
Solo Noir is your black business of the week. It is all natural, all boss is the definition of a man. So with male grooming on the rise, men everywhere are searching for the perfect grooming system. Solo Noir is a creative and distinctive blend of products that offer cutting-edge technologies that unify organic and all-natural ingredients. Their mission is to provide men with a grooming system that offers simplicity in each bottle, and with their 2-in-1 facial and shaving products. They are defining men's swagger every step of the way, because no one on the corner got swagger like us. So you can get the all-natural starter kit for $35.99. That's 2-in-1 face and beard wash and your 2-in-1 face and beard moisturizer. You know what I'm saying? They're the 4 fluid ounces, so it's a nice little size. You can get the all-natural facial kit, which is the wash, the buff and cleanse, and then the moisturizer.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can get the shaving kit. So you get super sharp. You get the pre-shave plus shaving cream and the aftershave plus the toner. And that's just razor sharp. And that's just the taste. They got they have a whole page full of products that you can buy, and they range in prices. I mean, the biggest complete all natural grooming kit is $100 plus, but it comes with everything from the moisturizer to the cream, because cash rules everything around me.
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout to Shaheed and the Golden Child.
But yo, they also have the natural moisturizing body bar. So it's not just facial care. You can soap up, wash your stank ass body with the natural soaps. The dope thing is when you first go to their website, a banner's going to pop up. It's going to say shipping on all orders over $50 is free when you use the code FREESHIP18. So go to solonoirformen.com. It's by men, by black men, for black men. Wash your face, wash your stinking ass body, and get fresh for the sturdies, because the sturdies love a fresh dude.
Only the sturdiest.
thesturdiest.org. Visit our website for all things sturdy.
All things sturdy. All things considered, you know what I'm saying?
All things considered sturdy. So now we've come to everybody's favorite. Like we said before, they skip to the aliases, and then they skip right to this John. What you been listening to? And you fellas have had all week. You had a whole trip up and down the coast. So Boom Dynamite, what you been listening to?
Checked out the new joint, my man Slack, you know what I'm saying? The East Atlanta Love Story joint.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was like.
I got women calling my phone like I owe them some. It's kind of my fault, I guess I showed them some. No shit, I treat my dick like it's a love.
I fuck with the joint, I fuck with Slack, you know what I'm saying? It's like Bryson Tiller met, like, you know what I'm saying, Future, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But was better.
and I mean that, and I meant it in the most positive way possible, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got joints on there. It's J. Cole's on the joint. Future's on the joint. Somebody else, I can't remember. But the joint goes, like, you know what I mean? Real cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna, like, you know what I mean, try to, like, super sing nothing like Wanye, you know what I'm saying? Or rap like, you know what I'm saying, Immortal Technique, you know what I'm saying? So, it's cool. Like, I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all I got.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had anything else. Remy.
That's all I got.
Sturdy.
Still for time.
Well, when I was riding up with Boom, you know what I'm saying, and like my wife had told me about this motherfucking Lil Wayne joint with Swizzy.
Goddamn it, say.
Yeah, isn't that like Pistol on My Side or something like that?
And like I didn't want to listen to it because the Nicki Minaj album was whack. You know what I'm saying? And like I felt like I would get the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I neglected to factor in the motherfucking Swizz factor. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker is like the fucking energy god, dog. Like his music is so exciting, dog. Even though it's simple as shit. Mm-hmm. He doesn't do shit.
Right, pots and pans. It's still pots and pans, but it's hot.
He doesn't do shit.
Don't forget the whistle.
But like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say and be like yo Weezy's back. You know what I'm saying? F Baby back. But it's a good song, dog. Like I don't know what else.
Okay.
Like it jumps. It knocks a little in the Jeep. You know what I'm saying? You can roll the windows down and blast that shit. And knock it clown, you know what I'm saying? By the little girls up there, Howard. Now, you know what I'm saying?
You got Remy out the womp, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that womp.
Oh, that song is so bad,
so, bro. I cannot get that womp, out the fucking head, out my fucking head, boss. But I do want to shout out to my man DF, dog, at my job, dog. Like old white dude, you say, just turned 50. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker was blasting Doja Cat all day today, dog.
Word.
Mm-hmm. Yo, he was watching the video. He was
like, move. It's not too smooth. He's like, this song is so stupid.
Yo.
But yeah, that's it, man.
That's because
that Swiss joint and motherfucking Doja Cat on repeat. You know what I'm saying? 50-year-old white man,
bro. That's why. That's because he listens to DCJ. He finally caught up. He had some back-ish episodes to listen to. He called up. He heard us talk about that Doja Cat. He was like, "Yo, I got to see what this is about." Moo. Bitch, I'm a cow.
I'm not a cat.
Boom. This one's for you, boy. This one's for you, boy. You ready?
Can't be a cat. Yeah.
I dug into the crates. Bro.
Big L?
So what?
Big L?
No. I did not do the DITC, but I did dig into crates. So y'all, my boys know me. Y'all gotta learn that I have an external hard drive full of illegally downloaded music. Not really, but full of music that I've had since basically Howard, right? Allegedly. So when we do what you've been listening to, normally if I don't have the song already, I'll just go on YouTube, grab like 30 seconds of the song, put it into this joint. And that's how you get the clips. But when we talk about, recent or older stuff, most likely I have it on my external hard drive. So last week we talked about Warm Hennessy, like that was Remy's joint, Warm Hennessy. The Mac Miller Swimming, and I talked about the Firm album. So went on, plugged up the external hard drive, grabbed the Firm album, grabbed the Rock Marciano, grabbed the Mac Miller, chop it up, 30 seconds. But while I was going through there, I was like, yo, I haven't listened to this Nation, the Millennium Thug album. In years.
Yeah.
Nay, I say a decade.
Yeah, that Nation joint goes.
Nation is called Napalm. Don't look for it on Tidal. It's not there. Don't look for it on Spotify. It's not there either. If you want to hear Nation's album Napalm, you're going to have to go on YouTube because it's not available anywhere. Nation, the Millennium Thug, dropped a solo joint on Nas's Bravehearts imprint back in, I can't remember if it was 2003 or 2004. This was at the height of Nas and Cameron's beef, if you remember. You know, Jim Jones Koofy coming right off your head.
I was in the bridge flipping pies like I had a spatula. But that's nothing. Let's back to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E. You know what I'm saying?
There's two singles for the Nation album. One was a joint called Choir Song. And it kind of goes. It actually kind of goes. But then the other joint was a joint called Write Your Name. And it was a dirty loop of the Stylistics Write Your Name Across the Sky. And that was so dope.
For my name, these niggas will die. There's only one name by minds in the sky. I get cheaper to escape all the true lies. I blow the smoke of the lie. See the clouds, spell my name in the sky. It's Nation, dipping in the Lambo.
But most of the album is so fucking whack, son.
I'm about to listen to it.
That Nation Napalm is so fucking whack for the most part, son. It's so bad. But yeah, Nation Napalm, the Millennial Thug. I figured this is why he disappeared, son.
After the Millennium, Lord.
Y2K.
Science.
Y2K took him out.
Science.
And then for balance, because Remy's all about balance, I had to flip the page off of that and onto this Conway, the Machine, and good God, son.
Yo, I'm in the hood smoking sticks with the squad. The Mac in the bushes and the stick in the yard. Cradle going to get the Henny, grab a fifth of cigars.
Conway dropped the album recently. I think it was, I think it came out 2 weeks ago or something like that. It's called Everybody is Food. And this man is just rapping his ass off through his partially paralyzed face.
Dog, didn't the dude that in that battle that you sent us, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Put a bullet in your face, you either get Kanye or Conway. I was like, oh.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
That's the bar. But yeah, the guest on here is Busta Rhymes, Sky Zoo, Elza. Derringer provides beats. This might be a size, but I think Derringer is what RZA should be. I think Derringer took what RZA did, continued it, evolved it, and is what we want RZA to be. And I think that's why we have such high regard for Conway and Westside Gunn. It's because they give us that woo feel that we're completely missing from the woo. But yeah, back to this Conway. He's rapping his ass off. Everybody is Food. You can find it around. I don't think it's on streaming sites yet, but you can find it around on YouTube, of course. Check that shit out. That shit bangs. So, as we wrap this thing up, once again, thank you to the mayor, the Black Tribbles, for having us at the Blackfinity Gauntlet 2. You can find us on every podcast site there is known to man. Once again, no Pornhub, no X videos. Tracy Lee has advised against that, our attorney.
It's a contract. Right.
Yeah. Party time contracting does not cover X-rated content. So
apparently, there's only certain types of party times you can have.
Yeah.
That's what they don't tell you if you don't read the fine print. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not any type of party.
But you can still find us everywhere else. Email us podcast@defconjive.com. All we get in there is spam. So hit us up. Let us know what you think of the show.
Shout out to the Nigerian princes. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Sending us the joints in the DefCon Jive.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the fleshlights that are military grade. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was so bad. Instagram, Twitter @DCJ Podcast. That's where we are there. On Facebook, I just checked the spam. We got mad Chinese characters in here now. Also,
your economy's collapsing.
If we want to increase traffic, would we like to be listed at the top of Google for multiple search phrases relevant to our product or services? Then we need to hit Hitesh back.
Tesseract.
No, Hitesh. My man Hitesh Gupta. We need to hit him.
Respect.
I thought you said the Tesseract. I was like, damn.
No, not the Tesseracts.
You going to Asgard?
Nah.
Yo, tell Hitesh that we pay him in sturdies, dog. Send the sturdies to your crib, you know what I'm saying?
How would we get changed, son?
Get some moving furniture around, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all you need them for.
If we go to Asgard, your man, you know what I'm saying, Idris would be so psyched. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes! You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Oh, man.
Fuck. What's up with y'all niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I seen y'all niggas down there on Midgard. I seen y'all niggas. Y'all niggas act like y'all know a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's so stupid.
Damn.
That's so dumb.
Y'all niggas trying to play spades, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not playing spades with that nigga.
You see everything, dog.
Right.
It's wild books.
Fuck
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Nigga, how you take 15 books, nigga? It ain't enough cards for that shit.
You can't see no other black people on Asgard, nigga. That's the one thing you can't see.
Yo, once again, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook @DCJ Podcast. We on there posting shit, posting wild shit. I think that's it. Our next event.
I think it's mad disappointing taking us to like chicken spots. And look, they don't really put seasoning on the food out here, but you know what I'm saying? It's all right on Asgard, you know what I'm saying? I know you probably used to something different. He takes us to the strip club like, look, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Before we even go in here, let me tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? As the Asgardian University, you know what I'm saying, band plays. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing but sturdies come out the back, you know what I'm saying? White sturdies.
Right.
White Valkyries, son. Those are the sturdiest.
Yeah, the Valkyries do mad steps. Like, we don't care about no steps, nigga. Play some crankage.
Yo, our next event that we're going to be at, well, actually, Boom, I don't know if you're coming to T-Tot since you're going to be in ATL.
I gotta see if I can get off, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be out here, man.
But we're going to be out here. You're going to see us more often, you know what I'm saying? At T-Tot.
Speaking of homecoming, man. It's 30 Fest.
Yo.
It's 30 Fest, dog. You already know.
Remy, we have to get these sturdy shirts made for homecoming, bro.
Yeah.
It has to happen.
It's sturdy.
The E gets wrapped around.
The E wraps around the shoulder, dog.
That's so dumb. Oh, man. We out of here, man. It's your boy, Malcolm Jamal Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? The writing's on the screen just so I can spit for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It's your man Boom Dynamite wearing a tuxedo in a casino, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the stimulus package. But the house always wins. That's that J1 con, you know?
Yeah, it's your man's motherfucking Richard Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkling that salt Clyde Frazier on the steak Archibald, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You already know what it is. You already know what it is when you get that Arvidas aromas, you know what I'm saying?
Smell that? Smells Romanian.
Oh man, it smells like 3-time Olympian. You know what I'm saying?
3-time Olympian and never jumped. How do you
Man, they had brother.
How are you that successful in the sport? You know what I'm saying? And just not do one thing all together. Like, no, I'm not jumping at all, bro.
I don't jump.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
What you thought this was?
They had a whole sturdy for sturdy on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
That was like Avery Johnson refusing to shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying? He dribble out of a fast break. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying?